Hello, how are you? In this video I will be talking about the importance of the book. A More Spiritual Life. Welcome to this video. Here are 6 practices you can incorporate into your everyday life that will help you live more spiritually. Meditation. Try to begin each day with meditation. Even if it's only for a minute. Spiritual reading. Practice gratitude. Spend time in nature. Be open to signs from the universe. Mindful breathing. All of this will add value to your life. Here in the video description. There's more information about the book. The site to know the book. It's here in the video description. And in the first comment. Spirituality has to do with the full sense. With the elevated vision. But that fullness and elevation raise a perspective that, although it has its difficulty, does not allow the cultivation of the objection. The objection and the reproach that often characterizes many. Those that are settled in the field of spirituality looking for an impossible purity. Or a purity misunderstood. Since purity does not necessarily mean negation or estrangement from the animality that we are. But understanding of the transcendent, elevated character of that animality. Spirituality is not expecting or wanting a world in peace and without problems. That is, an unreal and impossible world. It is rather accepting the value of this indomitable complexity in which we live without being able to avoid it. Yes, spirituality is difficult. But it is difficult because the affirmation of life is difficult. It implies accepting it in a general way. Not ruling out its negative aspects. Understanding the global phenomenon and grasping its need and its value. If one tries the trick of discarding. That is, the intention to leave out what does not fill us or like us. That trimming also implies an inability to accept the real. If one tries the trick of discarding. That is, the intention to leave out what does not fill us or like us. That trimming also implies an inability to accept the real. Spirituality is not a cut-out reality. It is a full and assumed reality. Fully integrated. Accepted even to the point of constituting a challenge that is not easy to answer. Spiritual is to see beyond the divisions of the defensive existential position. This does not. Neither that. The other beyond. As long as you do not want parts. In the end there is nothing left. The world was emptied of meaning and the spiritual assumption has to conceive an imaginary reality. Inaccessible. In which nobody will ever be able to live. Because it does not exist. This book will make you live your spirituality inside and put aside the material things to live a life full of happiness. I wish you the best in this life. Ricardo R. Do you want to have quality of life? So, access content today that could change your life. I hope I have clarified. About content. The More Spiritual Life. Remembering that the content site is here in the video description. A big hug.